I watched the interview that Cenk did with Elizabeth Warren, and it was, if I had to pick one word, revolting. I mean, it was so bad. So bad. And it wasn't, that Cenk didn't ask decent questions. He did. I think he was a little soft, but, he asked some good questions. Like, why did Elizabeth Warren back Hillary over Bernie, even though Bernie was more in line with her beliefs? And she just flat out didn't answer it. You know what she answered it with? Oh, the primaries were good. I think it was good that they were both running. Did you live under a rock during the primaries? Did you not? I mean, of course she saw. Of course she saw what the DNC did to, the Bernie supporters. Of course she saw what the Hillary campaign did to his supporters and continues to do. But she didn't want to answer that one. So then he goes and asks her about Joe Manchin, and how crappy he is. And she says she wanted to make a spirited defense for him. First of all, I don't know how you can make any defense for Joe Manchin. Okay? But she wanted to make a spirited defense for Joe Manchin. Saying that he fought for the miners' pensions and the pensions of the, or the health benefits of the widows and children. Okay, yeah, he did that. But the only reason he did that, it's like Hillary with children, right? All right, she's got the, kids are her thing. She fights for kids. Okay, that was how many years ago? And think of all the kids that she's killed in wars and stuff. Well, Joe Manchin fought for the, health benefits. But you know what? He also fought really hard to poison those same people, to put toxins in their water. And he fights really hard to keep these miners in a deadly and debilitating job. Because if it wasn't for him and Shelley Moore Capito working, in beautiful bipartisanship, we wouldn't have the whole, well, I wouldn't put it solely on them, but, they fought super hard to make sure that the coal industry remained powerful here and made sure that we had miners. We shouldn't have miners anymore, But, we do because of people like Joe Manchin. And she's going to take up for him? She wants to say that, it's just a philosophical difference. Well, I'm sorry, but when I'm drinking lead, that's not a philosophical difference to me. Okay? That is a, that's just him being violent. He's inflicting violence upon people when he's harming people and causing them, bodily harm from dangerous jobs, or bodily harm from drinking water, tainted water. Yeah, that's fucking violent. And he's doing that to a whole state. And it's not just a philosophical difference. It's real life. And in the same interview, she goes, she wants to stand up for the people of Flint. Why is that? Why is that? She'll stand up for the people of Flint, but yet she stands up for the guy that poisons West Virginia. Seems like a little bit of a double standard, isn't it? Dude, I'm so done with Elizabeth Warren. I've been done with Elizabeth Warren, but this was the nail in the coffin. Nobody should ever, anybody that wants change, that wants to help people, that wants to make a difference, wants to see things actually, benefit the people instead of the corporations, we should all be done with her. I mean, there's no excuse. There's no excuse for her answers in this interview. You cannot back Joe Manchin and call yourself a progressive. You cannot, and I know that that's a loaded term, but you know, that's what she wants to think of herself as somebody that wants to move things forward. You want to move things forward by backing somebody that wants to keep things the same. Actually, not even keep things the same. He wants to move us back in time. He wants to move us back in time when our waters were polluted and just, you know, the chemical companies, you know, Dow, Monsanto, they could just dump whatever they wanted into the Canal River. Oh yeah, it was just, oh, it was gross. I mean, I didn't actually, it was cleaned up somewhat by the time, you know, I was born, but I've seen footage of the river, and it was just like a multicolored, frothing, foaming sludge that just, it wasn't even a river anymore. And, you know, he wants to just take us back to those good old days. And Elizabeth Warren is backing him on it. Fuck you, Elizabeth. Fuck you, okay? I have to live under Joe Manchin, okay? And our philosophical differences have real life consequences for real people. So this is what happens when you back people like this and when you don't have a fucking backbone, right? When you don't have a spine to stand up and say, you know what? Yeah, he's a shitty person and he does shitty things to the people that he's supposed to protect and take care of. So anybody, just seriously, I do not understand how anybody could be behind Elizabeth Warren and claim that they want to make things better. I don't. Alright, whatever. You let me know what you think. I'd like to know. Maybe I'm being too harsh on her. I don't think so. I think she's as corrupt as they get. You know, I mean, when you're complacent in this, yeah, you're just as corrupt. You're enabling. You're an enabler. And she's enabling Joe Manchin to harm the people in my state. So, fuck off, Elizabeth.